Hello, welcome back. Every year, farmers in Nigeria lose millions of naira because their crops spoils before they are sold in the market, especially when there is glut in the market. But what if you could offer a service that can help solve this problem and get paid for it? Today, in this video, I will show you how you can start a successful commercial drying services for individuals and farmers. Do you know why this business is very lucrative? Number one is we usually have post-harvest losses during the glut seasons. Post-harvest losses amount to 40 to 50% of perishable goods today in the market, like tomato, pepper, vegetables, and fruits. Secondly, dry produce lasts up to 12 months, even more than a year. By doing this, it prolongs the shelf life of that particular product. Remember, I am a fan of value addition. I usually encourage you in my previous videos to add value to your produce, and this is to avoid post-harvest losses, which I have been encouraging all farmers to do, and drying is part of value addition. The third reason is that most farmers or individuals do not have the drying equipment to dry their farm produce. Remember, I told you in my video, one of my videos, that it took me time before I could get where I was able to dry my spices. Then I have to walk a very long distance in search of where to dry my produce. I am not the only one searching for such. A lot of people also are searching for where they can dry their produce, especially bulk produce. The fourth reason is that after you have added value to your produce by drying it, it increases the price of that farm produce. All these four reasons I just listed are the reasons why this business is very lucrative. Now, in this business, there is no way you can start without your dryer. A dryer or dehydrator is the major equipment when you want to start a commercial dehydrating or drying services. So for the equipment you need to buy, you need to get your dryer, which is the major equipment. Then you get your trays, your stainless trays. The reason why it should be a stainless tray is because of food safety. You know that stainless do not rust, but when you use other trays like aluminium, they can rust. So to be on a safe side, you use a stainless tray. Even the racks of your dehydrator or dryer should be of stainless, should be made of stainless. For food safety reasons, it should be made of stainless because stainless doesn't rust. Then I mentioned dehydrator, your trays, your knives, cutting boards, and weighing scale. This particular one, weighing scale, is very important. It's something you cannot do without because you are going to weigh your produce, and that is where you determine your price from. For the dryer or dehydrator, you need an industrial dryer, not just a little dryer that can carry 5 to 10 kg. No, you need a very big dryer, an industrial dryer that can at least once carry 100 kg. Okay, let's just say 50 to 100 kg for a start. These dryers are in different sizes, so you can get the one that can carry 50 kg to 100 kg depending on your amount, but anything lesser than 50 kg is a no-no. You also have to note, the bigger the size, the more higher the price is. So you can get one as low as 500,000 and above, even up to millions. These dehydrators, we have the one that uses solar, we have the one that uses gas or electric. But to me, I would advise you, for commercial purposes, you need to get a dryer or dehydrator that uses electricity or gas, because as for solar, it can disappoint at any time, but electricity or gas is okay for drying. There is two ways to this business. You can decide to dry this produce for yourself and package them and sell, in the sense that you go and meet the farmers who cultivate this farm produce like tomato, pepper, vegetables, fruits. You go and buy in bulk, especially at the peak season. You buy in bulk and then come and dehydrate and package it for yourself and sell. So this is another business on its own, but the area I am talking about is the area where you dehydrate for individuals, farmers, and you get paid for your services. Now the question is, how do I make money from this business? Now see how it works. When an individual or a farmer brings the fresh produce for you to dehydrate. The first thing you need to do is to weigh the fresh produce and take your records. That is why the weighing scale is among the equipment I listed and is something you can't do without. It is based on weighing it and recording that you can be able to know the total amount you are going to charge. After you have weighed, then you do the necessary thing. You wash it, you slice it into things so that it can be able to dry very fast. Then you load into the dehydrator or dryer. The next thing is for you to stick around and monitor the drying process until the produce is completely dried. When it comes to the fee you are going to charge, let's just be realistic. Based on how things are now, you can charge between 500 to 700 naira per kg, which the price is very fair. It's quite okay. You can as well fix price for individuals who wish to use the dehydrator for the whole day. You can fix a price for them. If you want to use the dehydrator in a day or a set time, you can tell them this is what you are going to pay. But let's just focus on how much you are going to charge per kg, which I said you can charge between 500 to 700 naira per kg. The price is quite okay. Let's take a real example. Someone brings a produce for you to dehydrate, then you weigh it, and then you decided to charge 500 naira per kg, and the total kg of produce brought is 100 kg. Let's take for example, then you multiply 500 times 100, which will be giving you 50,000 naira. Then if you are able to get 3 clients of such in a week, you will be making 150,000 in a week. Then you can minus all your expenses for that week. Trust me, you will be left with a reasonable amount. Although the amount will not be stable, yes, you can meet clients that will bring more produce and you will have higher amounts, and you can also meet clients that will bring lesser produce and you will make lesser money. So the price increases or decreases. So in a week, there are some weeks you will make higher money and there are weeks you will make lower amounts of money. That is just it. If you can be drying 100 kg produce and you are making 50,000 naira, then if you do that, if you do such 3 times in a week, you will be making 150. So this is how lucrative the business is. So I will always advise you to make sure you have a neat space. Yes, have a neat space where you position your dehydrator and make sure the environment is very neat. But before you start, you have to do one thing. Yes, you have to do one thing, one important thing, and that is advertising your business before you even start. You have to visit farmers, you have to visit farm cooperative, you have to tell people this is what you do. In fact, you can even offer discounts for these people at first trial. Also join farmers group and forum and tell them this is what you do in case you need my services. Don't relent to share your business on your social media handles. Tell people, tell your friends, your followers, this is what you do. Remember, information on social media goes viral, it goes wide, so that is why I'm always advising you share it on your social media handle. You join groups on WhatsApp, on Telegram, and showcase what you do or what you want to do and let people know so that whenever they need your services, they can be able to reach you. I said earlier, make sure your environments are very neat so that when people comes, they will have this sense of coming back again because of what they saw, so that they will be proud of your work. So that is why you need to make your environment neat. Everything about your business should be very neat. Remember, food safety demands that your environment should be neat. This business is something that is not saturated. Yes, it is not saturated. I told you how I walked a long distance asking questions on how I would be able to dehydrate, because then it was rainy season. I couldn't dehydrate. I couldn't dry it the way I usually dry under the sun. So I have to look for where I could dry my spices. So I have to walk a long distance. So it shows that the business is lucrative and it is not saturated at all. During the peak season, we have a lot of farm produce get rotten. At this period, we have post-harvest losses. Farmers, in fact, sell their produce at cheaper rates because they do not want this produce to get rotten. Things like tomatoes, they are perishable, vegetables, fruits, pepper, this produce they spoil very fast. So what these farmers do is to sell off their produce as cheap as anything. So if you can reach out to them and offer your services to them, trust me, it is very lucrative. You will make money from it. You don't need to own a farm before you can make money from agriculture. No, this is a good business. You can start and make money from agriculture. You would earn money if you can provide solutions to farmers and individuals. This is how you can make money from agriculture without owning a farm. So if you have been looking for a profitable way to earn steady income, this is your chance. Start a commercial dehydrating services for individuals or even for yourself. In that way, you can earn money. I believe this video was helpful and you find value from this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button. It's very important. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Join this great community. I have a lot to share on this channel. Alright, thanks for watching and see you in my next video.